What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, it's going to be ultimately how to make some coins over the next few days on FIFA 20. If you guys do enjoy this type of content, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new around here. First thing we got to talk about, a lot of SBC fodder is actually be good to buy prior to the promo coming out. And the reason for this is because some of these players will be getting team of the season cards. I'm talking like your Gerard Piqués, your Fernandinhos, your Courtois, Lenos, Felipe Andersons. Those are the more popular cards, and I have a prediction that they're probably going to get in because they are going to be higher rated. They're going to sell a little bit more packs, so they're going to go up a lot in price as they are out of packs, and they're probably going to be needed for SBCs. If you guys don't understand, SBC fodder is pretty much cards that don't go into your squad, but they go into SBCs because of their rating, and they're just good for chemistry. Fernandinho is a great player, and so is PK for cards that if they're out of packs, they're going to do really, really well next Tuesday. If, from what I remember last year, Sunday was the lower league, and then Tuesday was the upper league. Now, they should rise regardless because people will buy into those cards. But if Tuesday comes out and we have like an 86 overall squad requirement for that guaranteed team of the season community card, everyone's going to be wanting to do that. And if it needs a high chemistry, like a 60 chem or something like that, Fernandinho is the kind of player that, you know, you're going to want to buy because he's going to get really good links, right? He's Premier League, he's a center, he's pretty much a midfielder, and he's, you know, he's Brazilian, right? So if I look right here and I'll show you guys his price at the moment, like he's about 26, 27K now. If I were you guys, man, you could buy this card at 26, man. Like right there, dude. Shadow Chem style, I'm buying that. That's all me, right? Putting on the club. He's probably going to be in tomorrow's promo, so I will be definitely getting that for the club. Now, you guys can club stock a lot of these cards, man, before the promo does come out. If you think that they're going to be coming out, okay, if you guys think that these guys are going to get in, like I think they are, you should look at some of these cards and buying them. Some of them that may not get in, or some of them they're on the fence of getting in, you might want to wait till the actual promo and what they talk and show you guys what the actual team is. That's when I would probably do. I would also buy those cards. Like Zaha, like Felipe Anderson, those kind of 83s, 84s will probably be good to buy at the drop, just to know, okay, are they going to get in or are they not? Because if they don't get in, right, 83s and 84s will be supplied a lot during lightning rounds tomorrow. So those are cards you may want to wait a little bit, but the 87, 88 market, if there are cards that you think, you know, that are going to get into team of the season, I would buy in. I would definitely, and you know what, honestly, you can want to sign on this. Like if you guys wanted on to sign things, like this is something that out of packs, man, even if PK guys is like 40,000 coins, like this guy is super high at the moment. He might be higher because of I told him on stream to buy. If I go and show you guys PK and his graph while he's in packs, by the way, with supply, what does he usually go to? Let me take a look here, because he has 40,000 coins. This guy goes up to about 54,000 coins when needed. So in my opinion, and he's only up about 1.5k, 37.38 for this card is a great price for PK. Those are a couple investments you guys can make today before going into tomorrow. Now, going into tomorrow, there's going to be a couple different things you guys can look at. I expect, and the market today did not rise that much. And the reason why the market didn't really rise too much is I think a lot of people, whoever was buying on Sunday to Wednesday, they're probably doing some last minute selling off. If tomorrow morning we do not see any panic on the market, I'm talking like you study player prices on the Thursday night and you see that they're the same price on Friday or they're a little bit higher, that's a great indication the market is going to go up a lot on Friday night. I expect it to rise anyway, but it could rebound, it could rise even higher because you have all these people that have just panic sold everything over the course of a full week. Now they're all liquid, now they're all ready to go, and if team of the season red picks are in, which they have been confirmed by a couple different websites, a lot of people are going to buy teams for weekend league tomorrow night, and they're going to have a lot of coins. People have saved up packs. I'm talking to some people in my chat, and they've told me that they're going to open tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of packs being ripped open tomorrow. You got lightning rounds and you got save packs. The amount of coins that come onto the market tomorrow, the market should rise on really meta players. So for me, in the morning time, if you don't see any panic, that's a good opportunity for you guys to just buy then. Or if you want to take a risk, maybe you wait for the actual drop to see what they announce, and maybe see if there's a little panic around the 6 p.m. hour. Now, if there is panic in the morning, I'm still going to advise you guys to buy, just to be a little bit wary, because there is going to be some special cards that may drop based on some of the community team of the seasons that we do get. So just be a little bit careful on that. You guys can buy, but just be careful. You know, you never know what team of the season could. Like, for example, maybe I'm not looking at, like, high-tier left mids because Felipe Anderson could come out, right? Maybe I'm not looking like a Heung-min Son. Something along those lines is like a comparison you guys can make. Maybe I'm not looking at like high-tier centers because of PK's team of the season or something like that, right? I also think that tomorrow, guys, the market should rise in the nighttime, but these team of the season cards should rise as well. I think in previous promos, guys, we've had like teams where they actually have not gone up overnight. They've actually gone down overnight, which is like a trend that we're kind of new to this year, because the trend last year and the trend earlier this year was any first day promo card, you could buy them around like 3 a.m. UK time all the way to like 8 a.m. And then once 8 a.m. happened, you just saw the market for those cards go up because they would get low because of the low buying power in the market, and they were still being supplied through people opening up packs from the NA, South America, whatever, right? Now what you're having is they're not even going up in the morning time when they're supposed to rise when people are waking up to play weekend league. So I think because it is the first team this season, they are going to go up overnight. So I would look at trading with those cards throughout the daytime. It's really a tricky situation to trade with these new promo cards, right? It's always dependent on supply and always demand. You guys want to look and see what first day supply they're getting over the first few hours. If they're getting supplied a shit ton, maybe you don't look at buying those cards at that price. Maybe you wait for him to go a little bit lower for then him to go up a little bit. So that's something I would do with the promo cards. Icons tomorrow, if you see any icons tomorrow morning being panic sold, please go and buy them, because icons, I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, unless it's like a Joe Gomez center back card, icons tomorrow should do really well. They are the link that people need between two different players if they want to use different leagues in their team. So icons tomorrow, you do a few things. You can either panic, you can get in on the panic with the icons, or you can go on basic chem style here, go to the icon league and set up a little filter that allows you to snipe icons at the 59th minute. So maybe my filter will be somewhere like, let's go like 500, or you know what, let's just actually go in general. Let's go 1.8 million and then just normal minimum buy now. And just go to the 59th minute every single time and try to snipe icons if you know the player prices. If you want to snipe icons, you got to know what they go for. There's no two ways about it. You have to actually know what the card goes for before actually buying the player. So I'm looking right here like Van Nistelrooy, 92, 420, not ideal. But if you see him tomorrow, maybe at like a 240, right? You see a 50k undercard on that card. That's something you might want to buy. Okay, and then, you know, moments cards, you can look at them as well. I expect some moments and some primes to get supplied tomorrow, but ultimately them to rebound a little bit in the nighttime. In terms of FUB birthdays, guys, I'm thinking tomorrow, I think is the last day you're safe with FUB birthdays. Because then once Sunday comes, guys, I think that you're fucked. I think some of these cards are just a little overpriced. Like, for example, like, Van Dijk was just 101, he's now 980. Like, these cards seem like they're getting panic sold more than others. And for me, that's probably why, because they are the newest cards, right? Until Team of the Season comes tomorrow. So, I'd be careful with some of those FUB birthdays after tomorrow. I think the sell-off on Sunday could be pretty big. And the reason why is because everyone's going to think that BPL Team of the Season is going to be cheap. But it's not. Like, there are going to be millions of coins. And what's going to happen is people are going to panic sell their teams on Sunday night. Alright, and there's going to be a pretty big sell-off, most likely. And then by Friday night, next week, my goodness, the market's going to rise so much. Because BPL Team of the Season is probably the pinnacle of Team of the Season. Yes, you do have Ultimate, but BPL is where everyone is on the game. You know, everyone's playing Weekend League. Everyone needs to buy their players for Friday night next week. So literally, the market is going to absolutely fly on Friday night. Calling that in with, you know, the amount of money that's going to come through rewards for a Team of the Season red picks this upcoming weekend, you should see the market go up a good amount next Thursday and Friday night. In terms of silvers, man, I mean, the way you guys could trade with silvers to make some coins tomorrow, like, I don't think we're going to get any SBCs that require, like, you know, silver Electrum packs and stuff like that. But what you guys can do, man, is you can go through each team or each league and just see, like, okay, there you go. 200 coins right there. I could have made a little bit of coins on that. Do that over the couple hours tomorrow if you have a lower budget. I would also be looking at gold left backs, like different filters that you can kind of come up with that kind of work, right? So like gold left back from France, you know, you see what the cheapest one is on the market. All right, they're about, let's say, 1,900 coins. You want to snipe underneath that. You want to compare price snipe. And this is what I would do in the daytime if I had a lower budget. With special cards, I'd be looking at chem style trading or any little panic that they have tomorrow. So literally just bidding on specials in the morning time. Because people are not going to be they're not going to be buying. I think a lot of people are waiting for the drop tomorrow to buy. I think a lot of people are liquid right now. And yeah, we're getting some little last minute panic here, but I think that people are waiting to buy still. I really do. I think they're all sitting on their coins and they're waiting to go for their teams. So bidding on specials, sniping specials tomorrow is going to be a good opportunity for you to make some coins. Is there anything else that you guys can do to make some coins tomorrow? Like I said, fodders, man. Fodders during lightning rounds tomorrow. I'm talking like your 87s, your 86s, your 85s, your 88s, your 89s. Anything like that you want to be sniping tomorrow, because by Sunday is going to be the 83-84 squad, what we get for the EFL. And then Tuesday next week is going to be an opportunity for you guys to sell some really high rate. It's kind of like it's like a goodie bag, right? We're going to be getting like a goodie bag twice in 1 week, every single week. But one of them is going to be ass and the other one's going to be really, really good. Instead of like the goodie bag where you could have had the chance of getting a really, really good player in any pick or in any pack. So that's really it, man. I don't think I have much else to kind of prepare you guys for tomorrow. Like I said, with the special cards and the promo cards on the first day, just be careful with when you're buying. They're so risky to buy on the first day, but you guys can lose 500k or you can make millions, right? It's a really big gamble. It's all about having a sense of what the card actually is worth on the market and the supply that the card has. So take into account those two things. Like for example, if a Felipe Anderson is like 300k and he's like 91 overall, I'm gonna just tell people to buy that because that's probably someone that should be first day 400 or 500 minimum. So it's just kind of like a little bit of a sense that you guys can have. I would also try to capitalize on EA if they price capped any card, their max price range was too low and the card is extinct, sniping those cards. But be careful, because if you see around Twitch and you see other people asking, if that card is overinvested in, I may want to get out of that, because in promos past, we've had at least 1 or 2 cards that have been overinvested in by too many people, and they've kind of gone down right after they got their price range update. Now, Lasagna last week, or a couple weeks ago, he had like a price range of 200k, and I was like, there is no way that this card is going to be like 250. What'd he go? He went 250. So it's just a sense of like, where do you see the card really going? And it's a big call for you guys, because I know it's a lot of coins to play in the first day. But just be careful, man. And like I said, the market should rise tomorrow night. I think meta cards like Neymar, like Messi, Ronaldo. I think your informs like your Yetters. You got like Schultz, Winter Refresh. You're gonna have a lot of really good players that go up tomorrow night for sure, because people gotta play weekend league. That's the biggest thing. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video today. Just a little discussion on what to buy certain cards at and a little bit of investments here and there. So thank you guys for watching today. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.